Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something very special. This is a new format that I really want to do on my channel. It's kind of like a monthly wrap up of all the BL and GL content and Thai dramas in general that I watched in this month, shows that I dropped, that I completed, and that I'm still watching. Just so you also have an overview of what is airing at the moment, but also to have an overview of what I'm watching, because I do react to a lot on here, but I also watch a lot on my own time. And yeah, I feel like it would be a fun idea. And so today we're doing the video for January of 2026. So yeah, hopefully you like this new format. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, in this series, I'm gonna get into shows and talk a little bit about what I like about them, what I didn't like about them. When I have completed a show, I will rate it out of 10. And I would talk about it like more deeply than when I am just currently watching a show, because I can never really truly judge a show until I have finished it. So yeah, as I said, today we have three categories. We're gonna start with shows that I dropped in January, shows that I completed in January, and then shows that I'm currently watching right now in January. So this counts the time from January 1st to January 31st. So nothing that aired after, that's all in the February video. I'm gonna try to get these out as fast as possible to you guys. Yeah, I hope you have fun with the series. Also, just a little disclaimer, this is just solely my opinion. You do not have to share it. If I talk badly about a show that you like, I'm sorry. This is not a personal attack. This is just what I think about the show, and even if I talk negatively about a show, it doesn't mean that I'm telling you not to watch it. You can watch whatever you want. Also, if you want to follow along with what I watch and how I rate things, I am linking my drama list account in the bio of this video. If you want to check it out, you can. I do watch a lot of stuff, like way more than you all will probably think. As you will find out in this video, I watch many things. So yeah, I think that's it for the intro. So let's just get into the video. So first, we have shows that I dropped and stopped watching in January of 2026. I have to say, I am someone, I do not drop shows that easily. I do drop them occasionally, but I don't like dropping shows because I do like to finish stuff that I start. But sometimes I'm like, okay, I only have this much time in my life and I do not want to spend it watching something that I do not enjoy. So yeah, that's just as an anecdote. So the first show that we are going to talk about in the drop category is Runaway, which is a GL from Thailand. And I know people are going to hate on me for this. I know a lot of people like this show. I really tried to like it, but this is one case where I felt like the story, like the overall story, was more important than the romance, and that's totally fine. I enjoy shows like that as well. The romance doesn't have to be at the center of the entire thing, but I just wasn't that into the story or the characters, and then I just can't really fully enjoy a show. The CGI was also a problem, but it was a very small budget production, so that didn't really bother me too much. I just had the problem that I was not interested in the story or the characters, and at some point I was just bored and I was like, okay, I have to stop doing this. But if you're a fan of horror, if you're a fan of mystery, check it out, give it a chance. Maybe it's something for you. Sadly, it was not for me. Next on the list is a show that really pains me to say that I dropped. It's Interminable. It's BL from Thailand, featuring Billy and Babe. I am so sorry. I know many people also enjoyed this show. This is just a me problem. I have found out that I am apparently not a big fan of period dramas. I didn't know that before. I started watching them and I have not liked any that I have watched. I didn't really enjoy Memoir of Rati. I didn't really enjoy, what the hell was it called? I'm the Most Beautiful Count. And I didn't really enjoy this one as well, even though I am a big fan of Billy and Babe. They're great actors, phenomenal chemistry. The drama was very well done, costume-wise, acting-wise, all the characters. But it got too boring for me, so I had to stop because I just couldn't follow the story because I was just not very interested in it. And I think I am just not well suited to watch period dramas. And but yeah, if you like period dramas, give this a chance. It was very underrated because they don't have a very big fandom, but Billy and Babe have great chemistry. Definitely check it out. If you are like me, not a fan of period dramas, check out their other show, The Sign, which is one of my favorite BLs of all time. It's very good. So yeah, that was actually all the shows that I dropped in January. It's always like every month not gonna be that much because as I said, I don't drop shows often, but it might happen occasionally. But let's go to shows that I completed this month, which is quite a few, and I'm gonna go into them, as much as I can. But yeah, I'm also gonna give you my rating on them. First, we have Mutelov, Hello, Is This Luck? I am watching the entire Mutelov series. You will go on to see that I watch every GMM TV show that's on air right now. It doesn't matter if it's BL, GL, hetero, just anything. I watch anything from GMM TV just because I really like their actors and actresses. And so this is another mini-series in the Mutelov series, which I had high hopes for, especially when it came out that Jan and Jingjing are gonna be a thing. Like, I watched the trailer and I saw girls kissing and I was like, fuck yeah. And at the start, I enjoyed it a lot. It started out really well. I really like Jan. Just seeing her act is a privilege. It's so beautiful. I love Jan Jingjing as a pair anyway because they're just so dear to me. But I do have to say that this went downhill so fast. Jan's character ended up being very unlikable. How she was at some point two-timing Jingjing and the guy, I forgot his fucking name. I don't remember the characters' names. I'm sorry. I watch too much stuff to remember character names, but she was two-timing and it was not cute. I was glad that she didn't end up with any of them at the end, although it kind of was an open ending. But yeah, it was just not what I was expecting, and they could have done this very differently and better. So my rating for this was 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, just not the best when it comes to Mutelov. Probably one of the more worse ones out of the entire series. Next up, we have The Love Never Sets. Honest to God, I feel like I'm the only person who watched this. I did not see anyone talking about this. Although I have to say my Twitter feed is mostly GMMTV stan people. But yeah, I don't know even why I started this. I just saw a poster of it and I just went in. I really like the start. I really love the chemistry. I think the chemistry of the mains is what kept me going through the entire show, because it did also go downhill towards the end and very convoluted and just, I don't know. It was also way too long. I feel like 10 episodes would have been enough for the story, and I also don't understand why they put in so many side couples. I did enjoy the lesbians, but the other side couple just felt out of place. I did not enjoy their story at all. I honestly skipped most of their scenes. I'm sorry. I do have to say, in this, if you don't know this series, it's BL from Thailand, by the way. It's about two guys who get casted in a movie, and this movie, they sometimes show scenes that they shoot for the movie, and I have to say those were gorgeous. Honest to God, I would have rather seen the movie made as a series rather than the series about making the movie, if you get what I mean. I'm not gonna get into more plot because, you know, if you want to watch it, check it out. It has some great actors in it, but overall, it's nothing that's gonna stay in my mind for a long time. I gave this a 7 out of 10. Next, we have another show from GMMTV, which is Head to Head, another BL from Thailand. I was so excited for the show. I even considered reacting to it, but when this was announced that it was airing, they had only shot like not even half of the show, and that was already a red flag in my opinion. I was like, why are you airing the show when you aren't even half done with it? The trailer was also very questionable because it makes sense. They didn't have anything to put in the trailer. Like, they only could put like scenes from the stuff that they shot. So I was very cautious going into the show, but I have to say it still turned out pretty good, for me at least. I know there's a lot of conflicting opinions about the show, but honestly only because of Seeking. If you don't know, I'm a big fan of Seeking. I love all the work they've done. Only Boo was fantastic. Their Mute Love episode was my favorite so far. I think it's gonna stay my favorite. I don't think they're being able to top this. But they're phenomenal actors. They have so much chemistry. They have so much potential. And they were the only reason that I enjoyed this show as much as I did. Especially the other episodes, they were amazing. The like enemies with two lovers was phenomenal. They did it so well, and yeah, they are the only reason why I'm rating this as high as I am, because we had a side couple which were Van and Farm, portrayed by Surf Java, and don't take this as an attack on Surf Java. I loved Surf Java. They have great chemistry. I was very excited to see them paired together, but Van and Farm should have never happened. That ship was not it. It was ass. Honest to God, Van is like one of the most annoying characters I've ever watched in the BL that wasn't supposed to be a villain. He did not deserve Farm. They should never have ended up together. At some point, I had to skip their scenes because it was making me angry that they were still like doing cute scenes together even though nothing happened. Yeah, I was not a fan at all, and I was sad for Surf and Java that their storyline got ruined like this. They could have had great storyline, great plot, but it got ruined. I also think the series was way too long. I feel like towards the end we didn't get anything new. It was just like, oh, one of them is in life danger. Oh, they prevented it, and one of them still ends up in the hospital. And that over and over again. And towards the end, it was like, what is the goal here? I think 10 episodes would have been enough for the show. And I was kind of disappointed towards the end, just because the start was so strong and the ending wasn't bad, but just didn't live up to how it started out. Still, because Seeking are my everything and they did so well in this show, I'm still giving this an 8.5 out of 10 rating. If you are a Seeking enjoyer, check it out. If not, this might not be the show for you. Next up, we have a show that's actually older. I also watch older stuff in between of the stuff that is airing, so you'll have to see, you get to see some shows that are older. They were just on my watch list, and so I got to it in this month, which is Affair, which is a GL from Thailand, actually from the company Change, which you might know from like Pit Babe and other shows. I watched this after Harmony Secret. I watched Harmony Secret back when it aired. And so I really liked Lookme and Sonia and their chemistry. So I wanted to watch Affair as well. It's from 2024. What can I say? Honestly, I don't have much to say. It was just okay. I didn't like it as much as I did with Harmony Secret. But the chemistry, you know, as always, their chemistry is superb. Their scenes together always make me breathless. They're so good together. But I have to say, during the first half of the show that was, you know, that took place in the past, Sonia's character was something. I felt that she was a bit annoying at the start. She definitely got a lot better after the time jump, but I did not like her that much. Yeah, and just overall, maybe also because it's so short, I don't think it's a very memorable series. If you want to see good chemistry and a lot of drama, watch it. It's a very quick watch. I think it's only had like 8 episodes, and the chemistry is really good. The acting is really good. But yeah, it's nothing special. I gave this a 7 out of 10. Next in the completed category, we have a show that we watched on the channel, which is Me and T. Of course, if you don't know the show, I don't know where you've been for the past 3 months. Of course, a BL from GMMTV featuring Pawn Puin. You know, I mean, 10 out of 10. Easily. What can I say that sums up this entire experience? I think I said most of it in my reactions. By the way, check them out if you have not yet. I did reactions to a lot of the content. I reacted to the pilot like a year or two ago. When was it? Like a year ago. I reacted to the official trailer, the OST song they did together, and all the episodes are on my channel. The show is a perfection. One of the most perfect shows I've ever watched, and honestly the best comedy BL that you will ever see. If you have not watched this yet and you need something fluffy, something soft, and something very funny for a pick-me-up, I highly recommend this show. It's a perfect mix of genres. There's also some drama elements to it, but it is mostly a rom-com. The comedic aspects, though, are very funny. It has great performances, especially from Pond. I think he really brought his A game for this show. And I can tell that he is very proud of the work that he has done. Puin also fucking amazing in this role. Everyone did so well. The cast is very good. We have William S., Perf Santa, Bonnie. Everyone is so good in this show. I have nothing bad to say. I have nothing bad to say. I was obsessed with this show. I'm very excited for their Peach and Me, I think it's called. I don't know in what capacity that's gonna be. Like, is it gonna be a whole full-fledged series? Which I don't think so. I think it's gonna be maybe a mini series. We'll see. I'm gonna try my best to react to it as well. But yeah, this just changed the trajectory of all of our lives, and I do think the hype is very deserved, because it brought a lot of happiness into my life and into the lives of other people, and I'm very happy that Pawn Puin finally had their big break with this, because they have deserved it. I have been following them since the very beginning, since Fish Upon the Sky, and I'm very happy to see where they are now. So this is the last show that I completed in January, which is Goddess Bless You from Death. Another BL from Thailand, also from Change, featuring Pooh and Pavel. You know, most of you will probably know them from Pit Babe. I gotta say, I really like the premise of this show. You know, I am such a bitch for a mystery crime horror show. I loved Chemjira too. Chemjira is one of my absolute favorite BLs of all time. So when this was announced a while ago, I was awaiting it. The trailer looked fantastic, and just overall I have to say the effects on the show were amazing. The makeup, everything, like the way the people looked, like the corpses, wow, very well done. They clearly put a lot of money into it. I just have to say, I know a lot of people will not agree with me on this. It's just my personal take. This is another show where the story was almost as important as the romance, maybe even more important. And honestly, for me, I felt like I liked the story more than the romance, if that makes sense. I was just not that invested in the romance. And I know it's nothing to do with Pooh and Pavel, because, you know, I always loved their chemistry, loved their chemistry in Pit Babe as well. It's just in this show it didn't really get me that much. Maybe it's because the characters were so different. I don't know. But even though I really liked the story, for me at some point it got a bit too confusing, and I wasn't as interested in it anymore as I was at the start. And I just couldn't really get invested into the relationship as well. So kinda towards the end, I was just like, okay, this is happening. I heard from a lot of people that they cried during the finale, and I think it shows that I was not invested because I didn't cry at all during the finale. I didn't cry. And I usually cry at everything. You should know this. So yeah, I think it's just I don't know what it was. It was just not right for me. It didn't feel right. And honestly, my highlight in the entire show was Michael and Top 10. I really, really liked them a lot. And I feel like they didn't have enough scenes. Maybe my heart just screams for them to have their own show, which still isn't happening. Thank you, change. But yeah, it's a good show. You should definitely watch it. Don't let my opinion cloud you, because this is very, very subjective. Because I know that in my head, I'm like, I should love this. This is exactly up my lane, but it just didn't click with me somehow. So yeah, I gave this a rating of 7.5 out of 10. But if you enjoyed shows like Chemjira, Manner of Death, Spare Me Your Mercy, Dare You to Death, watch this as well. So now we are at a special thing, because in the completed section I have actually watched 2 movies this month as well, which I want to talk about very briefly. They're both, I think, considered BL movies. I don't know, but yeah, we have we have Monster, which is a movie from Japan, I think from the year like 2023. It was very hyped when it came out. I did not end up watching it. I don't know why. I only ended up watching it last month, and I don't know why I waited so long, because this was truly amazing. Blew me away. I was sobbing, crying at the end. I do not want to talk much about the story, because I feel like you should go into this knowing like nothing at all at best. Like, you should know nothing at all going into this. I think it's a really, really artistic movie, really well done, very well acted. All the actors are doing an incredible job. And yeah, it's on a longer side, and I feel like it drags a little bit at the beginning, but once everything gets revealed, yeah, it's a ride, and truly incredible movie. So like, check it out for sure. I'm not gonna say anything more about it. And the other movie I watched this month was The Red Envelope with Bilkin and Pipi. I'm a big fan of Bilkin and Pipi. Since I Told Sunset About You, I love them so much. They're both great actors. I have watched Bilkin's other movie as well that he did, How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies. Also one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. So I watched this. It was a fun watch. It was very, very nicely done. Very fun. But like, for me, it was just okay. Maybe it is because I have watched the original movie that this was based on, and I knew the story pretty well going in. And it is a pretty much direct remake. So there's not many things in here that are new, but I enjoyed it a lot. Bilkin and Pipi were great like performances in this, and it's a good remake. So yeah, I enjoyed it quite a lot. Now we are in the currently watching categories. So now I am gonna talk about all the shows that I am watching right now. I'm also gonna say how far I am in these shows. I'm not gonna go into them too much just because there's a lot, and for some I only watched like 1 or 2 episodes, so like it's just I don't have much of an opinion going on yet, and I'm gonna go into them deeper as we go further on in the year. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. So first of all, I am watching I Love a Lot of You currently, which is a GMM TV show with Nanon. I think it aired last year. I don't know. It's already finished. It was on my list for a long time. I finally got around to it. I am halfway done, I think. I'm at episode 6 out of 12. I find the concept very interesting. If you don't know, it's about like a girl with like 5 split personalities, and this guy Nanon has to make all of them fall in love with him. At the same time, I'm no expert on this, and it's a very delicate subject about mental health and mental illness, so I cannot comment on anything on that. I am really liking the look of it. I like how it's edited, how it's shot. I like the acting. I like the cast. The cast is very good. We also have Junior, Lewis, and Parn. But yeah, I think it's not gonna be something that that I'm gonna remember for a while. I think it's just an okay show so far. Next, I am also watching a Chinese GL called Candy. This is the first ever Chinese GL I'm watching. I don't know if they have other GLs. This might be the first one. I don't know. I am currently 3 episodes in out of 8. And I mean, I don't have much to say, but I am enjoying it, honestly. I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good. But, it's very... If you've watched Chinese shows before, you know what I mean. It's just very cliche. And yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see how the story goes on. But I really like the 2 leads. They're both very cute, and I like their relationship. I like that it's not that toxic, because honestly every Chinese BL I've watched was pretty toxic. It's refreshing to get something that is just very cute and adorable, and but I do feel like there's gonna be a lot of drama in the later episodes, as it always is in Chinese dramas. But so far I'm actually enjoying it a lot. Next is a show that if it wasn't by GMM TV, I would have dropped it very fast. I'm very sorry. This is Melody of Secrets, a BL from Thailand, from GMM TV, featuring Force Book. I feel very bad for Force Book. I feel so bad for them. I don't know why they got a show like this. I'm sorry to everyone who likes this. I'm 8 episodes in out of 10, and I am barely paying attention at this point because I don't like the show at all. I'm watching it to complete it because I don't drop GMM TV shows. But this has to be one of the worst ones I've seen in a while. I'm not gonna get into all the reasons. I will talk about them once I finish the show, which is gonna be next month. So in next month's video, I'm gonna talk at length about what I didn't like about this. Let's just say the story didn't grab me at all. The characters have no depth. And not even Force Book's superb chemistry can save this mess. I'm just hoping Lovers and Gangsters is gonna turn out great, because they deserve a good project. Next we have Dare You to Death, which we are watching on the channel. So far I watched 5 out of the 10 episodes. I don't have any much to say than I have said in my reactions. I'm loving the show so much. It's so much fun. I really like the mix of the mystery and the romance. Jungdong are doing amazing. The entire cast is doing amazing. I'm so sad for the rest of the show. I cannot wait to see the next episodes. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Next, we have another show that we are watching on the channel, which is Burnout Syndrome. We are 9 episodes in. The next episode is the finale. So I'm not going to talk about this too much because it's also going to be at length in the next video. But fucking masterpiece. Nothing else to say. It's a masterpiece. The show is a masterpiece. So next we have The 8th Sense, which is a BL from South Korea, which I know was very hype when it came out. I kind of missed it and I didn't watch it. I've watched a lot of the BLs from South Korea, especially the earlier ones, but this one kind of just, I don't know, I missed it. I'm 5 episodes in out of the 10 total episodes, and just as a little tease, you might get to see my reaction to these once I'm finished. I don't know when. I'm working on, on everything right now, but you are getting to see my reactions to this show. I am loving it so far. It's very artistic, very cool, very just how you are, very Korean BL. You know how they are. They are very very cool, very emotional sometimes too, and just very artistic, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm very worried about what's gonna come because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of drama in the later episodes, but I am really enjoying it. Next up, we have Cat for Cash, which is a BL from Thailand, from GMMTV, featuring First and Khao Thang. Honestly, when this was announced, I wasn't too excited for it because it just didn't seem like a storyline I would really like. Slice of life is a genre that I just don't really enjoy too much. It depends on the show. So I wasn't really hyped for this, but I knew I was gonna watch it either way because it's First and Khao Thang. And I'm pleasantly surprised because it's much better than I thought that it would be. We're only 2 episodes in. I am very looking forward to what it's gonna bring. Satang is also gonna appear at some point, which is exciting. But yeah, First and Khao Thang are doing great in this. I'm also very happy, honestly, for them to have like a chiller project where they don't have to cry every 2 seconds. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very cute and just a lot better than I expected. So I'm looking forward to where this show is gonna go. Next, we have a show that I've seen on TikTok a lot. Many people talk about it. It is called Peach Lover, and I've watched 2 episodes out of the 10. Honestly, at some point I was contemplating dropping it because the use of AI in this is annoying me to no fucking end, and it's just like baffles me how you have a show about an artist who draws for a living and then use generative AI images where you could have easily just commissioned someone to draw these. But going into this, I didn't know much about the plot. I honestly only started the show because Poom is in this and I've known him since The Sign. I didn't know this was basically BJ Alex BL series form. If you know the manhwa BJ Alex, you'd probably know what direction the plot is going in. It's very graphic, very mature, and I'm constantly swinging in between, oh, this is so cringe, oh, and then, oh wait, this was actually pretty well shot. I don't know how they do it. This is a show by Copy A Bangkok. If you have never watched a Copy A Bangkok show, be happy. They make some of the most unhinged, crazy stuff ever, and their shows are almost always very explicit. I've watched some of their stuff before, so I knew kind of what was going on once I got in. Yeah, I'm just gonna see how this is gonna evolve because so far there wasn't much of a plot going on. They were just, fucking every 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Next up, we have Mutelov Lovelock, which we are watching. I have seen 3 out of the 4 episodes. This is the second to last Mucha Love series with Do, Jamie, and this Japanese girl I don't know the name of. I'm sorry, I only know the GMMTV people. I think AJ is also in this. This is very different from what I thought it would be from the pilot, and I think they also just threw the whole idea around, and I don't know why they put in this Japanese girl. On one hand, I really like how it's shot. It does have this Japanese drama feel. Like when I watch this, I feel like I'm watching a Japanese drama, if that makes sense. I think Do is doing really well in this show. Jamie is also doing very well. I do hope this creates some more possibilities for her to have a main role, because I think she's a very underrated actress. But all in all, I have to say that it's just mid. Like I don't think there is any chemistry between Do and this Japanese girl at all. And so it's hard to root for the relationship when there's no chemistry there. I truly think Jamie and Do had more chemistry. I even think that AJ and Do have more chemistry. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is just gonna be a very forgettable show that is just... I'm gonna forget this exists next month. So yeah. Next up, we have a GL from Thailand called The Earth, which is a part of a whole series that is called Four Elements, where like we have the earth, the fire, the water, and the earth, the fire, the water, and the air, right? All with different GL couples. There are some very big names in the cast, like Freen Becky, or who's it? Englot. Englot is also in this. They have started with The Earth. I didn't know the actresses before this at all. But you know, I started watching it because I was very excited for this entire project. And you know, it looks like there's a lot of money put into this. I have watched 2 episodes out of the 8 so far, and I'm quite enjoying myself. I really like it. I like the chemistry of the leads. I think the story is pretty interesting. Nothing that I have seen before, with like this farmers conflict. And I really like the one of the female leads, Din. Her name is Din. I like her a lot. She's very badass. So she just pulls her fucking gun on these men like it's nothing. Like she just doesn't take shit from anyone, and I really like her. I also really like the other female lead, because I was scared that she was gonna fall into the stupid trope, but she's actually intelligent, and she shows it, and she thinks about things, and you know, just makes her decisions based on what she sees, and I really like that a lot. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm also excited to see who, like, I think Engfa is in this show as well. I'm very excited to see her, and I think Freen is also in this. And yeah, I think it's a good start to the entire series, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Next up, we have another GL from Thailand called Be My Angel, which I was very excited for a very long time. Since this was announced, I was like, oh my fucking god, we have a Butch, a Femme GL, and on top it is starring by Por, which I fell in love with when I first saw her in Gemini's Still music video, as she was the female lead, and she is so gorgeous. She is drop dead fucking gorgeous. And when I saw that she was starring in a GL, I lost my mind. And so only 1 episode is out so far. Her partner is, I think her name is Bam Bam. Also so cute and pretty. I love them so much. And yeah, you know, this show is, I think it's totally what I expected it to be. Very cute, very fluffy, very comedic. Just feel good and comfort show, and I feel like I kind of needed that right now, so I was quite happy with the first episode. I'm very excited to see where it goes. I think the entire idea of the show is really cool and just different from what we've seen before with the whole angel thing, and yeah, I also really like their chemistry so far, so I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. The last show we're gonna talk about, which I literally started like 2 days ago, is Duang with You, the new show from Domundi, featuring Por and Titi. The first episode dropped just at the end of the month. I watched it, of course, and I did not expect to like it that much. I honestly went in thinking, okay, this is gonna be a high school show, pretty generic, it's gonna be okay, you know. But I liked this so much. I enjoyed myself so much watching this first episode. I have to out myself. I was not a poor TT stan before this. During Your Sky, I was totally focused on Thomas Kong. Honestly, I did not give a fuck about any of the other side couples. I just was like, Thomas Kong, Thomas Kong, Thomas Kong. And I didn't enjoy poor TT storyline that much in that show. But seeing them here, I was like, okay, they were totally miscast. I think these characters fit them so well. Especially TT, I think he's doing amazing. I think this kind of character suits him very, very much. And I honestly can't wait to see what's gonna happen in this show. I feel like it's gonna be the same kind of comfort show to me that Your Sky was as well. And yeah, I think it has the potential to be a masterpiece. And yeah, I'm just very, very excited. So yeah, that was the overview for January of 2026. I hope you liked this little video. I am planning to do it for every month with everything that I watch. And hopefully you can take something away from this. Maybe some tips for what to watch next. Or, you know, just to get an insight in what I watch every month. Definitely let me know in the comments what you're watching right now, what you're enjoying right now, which shows. And yeah, don't forget to check out all my reactions to different BL, GL shows. We are doing JMM on this channel. I am trying to set up something where we will be watching non-GMM shows, but that's still in the works. It's coming soon though. I recently also posted in my community posts like an overview of all the GMM shows that I plan to react in the future. Definitely check that out as well. And yeah, stay tuned for the February video. It's probably gonna come March 1st, March 2nd, around that time. I always try to do it at the end of the month and then get it out at the beginning of the next month. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!